everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Liz. I am a part-time reseller over on Poshmark, eBay, and sometimes Mercari and Tradesy. Today I am doing the part 2 of the LA video that I just put up recently. This is going to be the haul portion of this video. So the first video, if you haven't checked that out yet, I would go back and watch. It is a thrift with me style video where I took you to LA and specifically Santa Monica area to 2 Goodwills and 2 Crossroads, and then a little pop into a TJ Maxx. So this is going to be the haul portion, like I said, where I have about 25 to 28 pieces or so. So without further ado, let's get into the haul. So as you guys saw in part 1, I went to a TJ Maxx first. The Goodwill that I was planning on going to didn't open until I think like 10 o'clock, and I was there pretty early, and TJ Maxx happened to open a few minutes or about 30 minutes or an hour beforehand. So I went to pop in there. It wasn't really planned, but luckily it was like right next door to the Goodwill. So I popped in there. It was a TJ Maxx designer store, which means that they sell higher end designer pieces. And they didn't have a big sale, anything going on, but I did manage to find 3 items that I thought were a pretty good deal and gave me enough profit to flip these pieces. So the first is this dress by House of Harlow. It's a size medium, and it's this paisley print mint smocked mini dress, and it has like balloon sleeves, these tassels, and I thought this was just such a cute piece for summer. Unfortunately, we are slowing down on picking up items for summer, at least I am. I do pick things up year round, but I am trying to start pick up more fall items. As you'll see here, I actually did get mostly fall items, honestly, not by planning, but I just didn't find that many dresses or things that were perfect for the summer right now that I thought would sell pretty quickly since we are slowing down with the summer months. So this piece, I decided to pick up. It was only $15, and I thought that was a pretty good price for House of Harlow. It is new without tags, and I'm hoping to list this piece for about $85 or so. And with these summer pieces, I'm hoping just for more quick flips rather than very high profits. Okay, so the second and third piece that I picked up from this TJ Maxx are the same piece actually, which makes it so much easier to list items when you have multiples. But the first one is new with tags, and the second one is new without tags. So this is also from the brand House of Harlow. This one is a size small, and it is this linen midi dress, and it has like a slit right there, and it's this beautiful palm leaf print with this smocking on the front and this square neckline. I thought this is such a cute on-trend piece, and it's still pretty lightweight for summer, and the colors are pretty summery, but honestly it's kind of thick, so like the material from the linen is pretty well made, so I think that you could also transition this into fall and winter. I was really excited to find these specifically because the comps looked a little bit better on this piece. I did pay a little bit more than I did for the other one. I paid $26 for each of these, and I thought that I would still have enough room to make a good profit on this. And by the way, I do have all of these listed by the time that this video is going up, so you'll probably see me insert the pictures of my listings here. But from memory and what I was seeing when I was looking up comps before, actually while recording this video, I think I am hoping to list these around 115 to 120 or so. So definitely a good pickup for the end of summer. Okay, so that's it for the TJ Maxx portion. The next few items are going to be from the first Goodwill that I went to over in Santa Monica, and I did find a good amount of pieces. So the first piece I want to show you guys is a pair of Madewell jeans, and here is the tag. It is like the newer-ish Madewell, so it has that little eco-friendly tag there. These are a washed black jean, and they are the stovepipe jean, and these are in a size 29, and they are in pretty good condition. They do have a little bit of elastic wear, like you can tell from the pockets, but that's okay. They're still really functional, and I think I could still get at least 35 to 40 on these. Typically, I have been slowing down a little bit on picking up Madewell jeans. They haven't been moving as fast for me, but my Goodwills here sometimes will price them up over like $12, and so I don't pick them up for sure. But these actually in LA, which they don't have in San Diego, they do the color tag discounts, which I'm sure most of you know about if you shop at Goodwills anywhere outside of San Diego. Most Goodwills do it, but for some reason ours don't. So I actually got these for only $5.98, so they were half off. So I was really happy with that. So I had no problem picking these up. I think these will be perfect for the fall and winter months. This is still an on-trend jean. They are more slim fit, but they're not the regular skinny jeans, which I'm kind of slowly starting to not pick up anymore. And similarly, I did pick up another pair of Madewell stovepipe jeans. They are almost exactly the same. I think the previous ones are from fall of 2021, and these are from the holiday month of 2021, so less than a year old. And these ones are the same, except they don't have the distressing on the knees, and they do have that raw hem, both of them do. And then also, I think a couple of people have mentioned it or noticed it as well, but some of the like newer, not the newest, because I have found 2022 Madewell don't have the patch pocket anymore. So it was like something that they were like beta testing out or something. So yeah, I was excited to find these, and I also picked these up for only $5.95. So excuse me, $5.98. So I thought those were really good prices for Madewell stovepipe jeans, and I'm excited to see how they're gonna do. Next is another dark wash jean. It is from Everlane. These are the high-rise straight jeans. This is a size 26, and they are like a slightly cropped ankle jean. They're just a basic jean. They are straight leg, like I said. Everlane jeans are kind of hit or miss for me. I've had a new with tag jean in my closet for forever from Everlane, and they haven't really moved, and they haven't really gotten that much attention, but they are a white jean, so I know those are kind of harder to sell. But the comps on these, after taking this home, I realized I probably shouldn't have picked it up, but because the comps are only about at like the highest $40, and I did pay more than I did for the Madewells. So for these jeans, I paid $9.99. So it does decrease my profits a little bit, and I am trying to get more into the mindset of picking up higher profit items, but I just thought that because it was such a trendy style still, it might still be able to give me the profit that I want. Next is an extremely trendy piece. It's from the very trendy brand. Oh my God, absolutely not. A size 4, and these are a super long, distressed, straight leg, kind of wide leg mix jean. These have a incredibly long inseam. I think like 35 inch inseam, which is insane. So yeah, they're definitely meant to drag on the floor, because unless you're a crazy tall model, I don't think these are gonna fit anyone like a regular jean. So they are raw hem, and this is the back. It's just more basic, but yeah, I did really like the uniqueness of the inseam on these. So I thought they were pretty on trend, and I did look up comps, and they did look pretty good for Zara. So typically I don't pick up Zara jeans unless they are like a pretty trendy piece like this one. So I am hoping to list these around 65 to 60 or so, and we'll see what kind of offers I get on these. Oh, and I didn't mention that I paid $9.99 for these. Okay, so the last pair of jeans for this Goodwill, a pair of Goldie jeans. They are very tiny. They are a size 24, but they are this skinny jean, but they have all this distressing. This is what the back looks like. And that is meant to be there. I did look them up. So like I said, I typically am not picking up very many skinny jeans anymore, but because of like the style of them being distressed and they're still a high rise, I looked up comps and they were still pretty good. So they were still at least 65 to 70 is what people were listing them for, and the solds were right under that. And I think there was a lot of celebrity pictures of these. So I think a lot of Gigi Hadid and people and models like that who were wearing them. So I did want to grab these because the stock photos were still pretty good for being like a slightly older style. I did pay up for these a little bit. I paid $14.99 for these, but based on the style, I still think that they'll do well. Next is going to be these beautiful flare pants from Anthropologie. It's 11Zs by Anthropologie, and it's a size medium. This brand is probably one of the only older brands by Anthropologie that I still pick up. These are a wide leg pant, and they have this opening on the side and kind of some shorts inside as well, because they fully open from the side. So I thought these were really unique. Pants by 11Zs seem to do particularly well for me, so I definitely wanted to give this a shot. It does zipper close in the back. It doesn't have any pockets, unfortunately, but I definitely thought this was such a cute piece for fall and winter. And I think this was also one of those pieces that was half off because I only paid $4.99 for these. I am hoping to list these probably around that $40, $45 mark or so. Next is another Everlane piece. This is a sweater by Everlane. There's the tag there. This is a size large, and it is I think it's like the black turtleneck sweater or something like that, but it's more like a mock neck, but it is pretty oversized. I would say it fits more like an XL because that's what I am, and it fits me pretty well. And it is, I believe it's 100% cotton. Yeah, so it is a very basic piece, but I think it's so cute and it'll do so well for the fall and winter months. And basic Everlane pieces I think tend to do pretty well, like specifically the neutral colors. And for the sweater, I only paid $9.99 and hoping to list this around the $50 mark or so. Next is an interesting piece. It is from ALC. This is actually a sample piece because I cannot find this colorway anywhere, but it is this color block long sleeve top with these really huge balloon sleeves. And the balloon sleeves have like a different texture. You can kind of hear it. It's like crunchy almost. It's like a very lightweight cotton, whereas this is just like a softer basic cotton material. So yeah, it doesn't have a size on here, but it did have this tag that showed that it was like a sample. You can see right there, proto sample, and it has like the style name and the date and all that kind of stuff. So it's like about a year old, but I thought this was a pretty unique piece and I did want to grab it specifically since it's ALC, which is such a really great high-end brand. And I also paid up for this one. This was in their boutique section and I paid $19.99 for this. After checking comps, I realized that it wasn't as desirable as a piece as I thought, but hopefully because of the colorway, it might be a more unique searchable piece. And I'm hoping to list this around the $70 mark and see what kind of offers I get. So next is a brand that I really do love to sell. This is from Lulu's. Tag. It's a size small and it is this halter dress, but it has this very beautiful floral print and it is a maxi length. So like I said, it is the halter style. It has an open back as well, and it ties in the back. And for this piece, I paid $10.99 for it. Some people don't like to pay up for Lulu's, but Lulu's maxi dresses do really well for me, so I'm hoping to list this around the $50 to $60 mark. So that's it for that Goodwill. The next store that I went to is the Crossroads. So I did find a good amount of pieces here. I was finding a lot, but the condition on most of them, like I showed you guys, just weren't what I was looking for. And then some of the pieces that I thought were gonna do well, the comps weren't super good. So I definitely had to be a little more choosy than I would have wanted to, just because we don't have a Crossroads here, and I was hoping to get a little bit more from there, but that's okay. The first piece that I picked up are these pair of Aloe yoga leggings. They are a leopard print, and they are the vapor leggings. And there's the tag right there. These are a size extra small. It's right in there. And these are just like a very basic style legging from them. And I did pay up more than I would have liked to. It was kind of a last minute decision. I felt like I didn't have very many items, and I really liked these. So I paid $28 for these. Probably wouldn't recommend paying $28 for them to anybody, but I'm hoping to list them around the $60 mark and see what offers I get. I'm just gonna have to be pretty firm with my pricing because I did pay so much for them, but hopefully I will still find that lucky buyer who is really interested in getting these. Okay, so next is a pair of jeans that I am kind of bummed about because they have been altered, and I didn't realize it when I was in the store, but that's okay. So these are from Jonathan Simka, or Simkai, not sure how to say it. These are a size 28, supposed to be size 28, and these have been altered. So you could see here, these were taken in here, and they were also taken in under this patch pocket, which is really obvious to see now, but the patch is actually upside down. I really don't know how I missed that, and it's definitely like loose a little bit here. So I think what I'm going to do is, because they're still a cute style, like let me show you first. So these are like a very wide leg button down style. So they have buttons all the way down the side on both sides. They're so cute and like so flattering. Like this is one of the, you know, more preferable style with the loose fit jeans right now. So I'm kind of debating on what I want to do with these. I measured them and I'm going to put them in the listing still. I'm still going to list them, but I'm going to put in the listing that they have obviously been altered and they fit closer to a size like 26, 25, I would say is what they hemmed the waist to. So it's kind of a bummer because this is such a high-end brand and I definitely would have been able to list them pretty high, over $150 or so if they weren't altered. But I'm still gonna list them around $100 or so and see what I can get, because they are, even though they're not the sticker, you know, size, that they are not a 28 and they fit, they're more like a 25. There's still people out there who are 25 and 26s. So hopefully a lucky buyer will come around and still want to pay for my sadly altered jeans. And I also paid up for these pretty high. So I paid $37.50 for these, which I felt like was pretty normal for Crossroads for anything that was more high end. So I do want to try to wait these out and see what we can do. Next is a pair of jeans from a brand I love to sell. These are Mother jeans, and they're actually the Mother Superior. You can see right there. These are they're kind of in between a straight and a skinny leg jean. I would say they're definitely more straight leg from the way that they look like they fit. There's the back. And these are the Dazzler jean, and they are in the wash Cowboys Don't Cry. So the Mother Superior definitely sell for a little bit higher than regular Mother jeans. And I also paid $37.50 for these as well. But Mother jeans are definitely worth paying up for. I'm hoping to list these around the $120 to $130 mark. Okay, the last pair of jeans from this Crossroads are, of course, a pair of Redone jeans. They are new with tag. The tag has been cut off, but that's okay. They are a size 25, and these are the high-rise skinny ankle crop. Basically, Mother, Redone, and I can't think of any other higher brands like now. Oh, like Kate, those type of brands I would still pick up skinny jeans from just because they retail for so much and people are still going to wear them. This is the back. It's pretty basic. It's like a medium wash. but they are in really, really good condition, obviously new without tags, so or new with tags. So I'm really excited to see how these will do. And I paid $28 for these, and I'm hoping to list them around 100 to 115 or so. Okay, the only top that I got from that Crossroads was a Johnny Was top that I showed you guys in the haul. It is a size large, and it is this leopard and plaid mix print blouse. It's just like a classic button up, but it is super lightweight, so it could still be worn now in the summer, or it is perfect for fall and winter because of the color patterns. I paid $28 for this one as well. I am not afraid to pay up for Johnny Was. Most of the pieces that I do find by Johnny Was, I actually do have to pay up for. It's pretty uncommon to come across them in my San Diego regular thrift stores, so $28 is not bad for me. I just paid up for a top by them pretty recently that I found in Palm Springs when I was just there, and I paid I think around $30 or so, and it sold for $105 in a day. So I'm definitely not afraid to pay up for Johnny Was. So the comps on this also looked really good. I'm hoping to list this over, definitely over the $100 mark, probably within the 120 or so, but in really good condition. So I was really excited to find another Johnny Was piece. So next and the last piece from this haul is from the brand Anine Bing. This is probably one of my favorite designers recently. It is this black silk dropped waist dress, and it's pretty basic, which a lot of her pieces are pretty basic. And it does have, the only really detail it has is it has this buttoning down the back, and then the sleeves also have the buttons. This is a size extra small, and like I said, it's 100% silk. It is a more basic piece by her, so unfortunately after checking comps, it's not too high. And I also paid up for this one a pretty penny. So I paid $32.50 for this. Most people probably wouldn't pay that much, but I really, really love this designer, and her pieces do sell pretty well for me. So I was trying to run comps and I couldn't really find anything. I found one stock photo of her actually wearing the dress herself. But besides that, I couldn't really find anything or the full name of the piece. So I didn't really know where to list it, but because it is Anine Bing, I still listed it, or I'm hoping to list it around 115 to 120 or so. So I think it's still a really beautiful piece. There's nothing wrong with it, like no flaws, nothing like that. And it is just a very cute basic that you can wear across all seasons. Okay, so that's the end of the first Crossroads that I went to. The third place that I went to is another Goodwill. This was a huge Goodwill. I was shocked when I entered how big it was. I had actually parked on the street in a meter, and the meter was only for an hour, and I was like, oh, who knows, like I probably don't want to spend that much time here. I walk in and I realized how big it was. I quickly ran out and saw that there was a parking lot that was free, so it was kind of frustrating. I went and grabbed my car and I reparked, and the security guard was actually like, hey, nice to see you again. And I was like, oh great, totally embarrassing, but oh well. So I did have enough time to spend there. I probably spent a little bit too much time there, as you'll see from my Crossroads haul. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but that's okay. So I spent a really good amount of time, probably at least 2.5 hours in this Goodwill, and probably only went through about half of it. So the first few pieces are athletic wear. The first piece is from Athleta. These are a camo short. They specifically are called the Ultimate Stash Pocket Camo 7-inch short. These are size extra large, and they're just a very basic camo short. Here's the logo, and like they said, it has the pockets here. I would say they probably fit true to size, as I am also an extra large, so I think they fit pretty well. And then for these shorts, I only paid $7.99, and probably going to be listing around $35 mark or so. So this is the other Athleta piece that I picked up. These are the something that I definitely can't read upside down. They are the Salutation Stash Pocket 2 Cinch 7/8 tights. They are a size small. There's that again. These are in really, really good condition. So they're just like a plain black tight with the pockets on the sides. And then the back actually has this really cute detailing there. So I thought that was pretty unique. And looking at comps, the comps were actually pretty good. And I'm hoping to list these around $55 or so, $55, $60 or so. I also paid $7.99 for these. So I did happen to come across a few Lululemon pieces when I was there. I think, I can't remember, a few of them were not marked up, which I was kind of surprised by. So I don't know if they just missed it, because they definitely did know Lululemon and they marked up some of them. So I don't know, but these are a speckled splatter pattern. They are like some kind of tights. I don't know. Lululemon has so many freaking names of pieces. I have no idea. But they're very basic. They have this really cute hem at the bottom. It kind of reminds me of those people like, it kind of reminds me of those kids' scissors that you can use that have like the little pattern they cut out. That's what it kind of reminds me of. But these are a size 2. And checking comps, there's actually not very many listed, but a lot sold, which made it definitely worth picking these up. Like I've discussed in previous videos, I like to pick up neutral Lululemon. I think that they do better than like standout Lululemon. Yeah, I thought these were super cute and definitely a unique colorway, while still being neutral. And this was one of the ones that they didn't know was Lululemon, I think, and I only paid $7.99 for these. Okay, so here is the Lululemon that is standout pop of color. They are this really pretty purple camo print. This is the Lululemon logo, and they are the Align 21-inch inseam crops. They are a size 8, and they are in super, super good condition. They're extremely soft. They have little to very known wear on the inside, so which means that they were hardly worn, because I have Aligns and those things pill like super quickly, so probably worn once or twice. And this is one of the ones that they knew was Lululemon because it was $19.99, but the Align are definitely a style of Lululemon that I do pick up, so I thought that paying $19.99 for these was worth it. Next is from the brand Girlfriend Collective. These are size medium. They are like a dark blue full-length legging. They have also some pockets on the sides. A very basic piece by Girlfriend Collective. Girlfriend Collective doesn't retail for very much, but they still resell, they hold their resale value fairly well. And I only paid $7.99 for these, so looking at comps, I'm hoping to list them for around $40, $45 or so. Next is actually a 2-piece set that I think is super freaking cute. It is from the brand Varley. So these are the pants. There is, oh God, this is horrible. Let's see, there's the tag. It's really hard to see in the lighting because it's like shimmery, but there it is. It's a size medium. These are like a full-length snake print pant, just a very basic legging style. Has the logo on the back right there as well. And then this is the matching sports bra. It's super cute. It has this zipper that is fully functional down the front, and then it has like a cutout back as well. And this is also a size medium. So there we go. I thought this was super cute. I've never picked up Varley before, but being a 2-piece set, I definitely think it was a good piece to try the brand out on. And looking up comps for the set, I'm hoping to get around $65 or so on this. Oh, and for both pieces in the set I paid $14.99 for. Next is another Lululemon piece. You can kind of see the logo on the zipper, but it doesn't have the pull-out tag. It is just a basic pull-over, I think it's like the restless 4th zip something, I don't know. Lululemon sizing, or not sizing, but their names are so wild. But it has like the thumb holes and the on the cuffs, and it's just a very basic piece. You can see the logo right there. So yeah, and it's super stretchy. I think it's super cute. I can't remember off the top of my head what size it is, but it is missing the tag, and I couldn't really find any other indications of a size, so I had to put measurements in my listing. But as you'll see in the listing, I figured out what size it kind of matches to. But this is another piece that I definitely paid lower for Lululemon. It was $7.49, and disclosure, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I mention it in probably every single video that I find Lululemon. San Diego pricing is crazy in general, but their Lululemon, they price up insane, like shorts for like $25 and jackets for $40, and that's just totally normal. So finding something that's under $10 is definitely a steal for me. So I was excited to find this, hoping to list around the $50 to $60 mark. All right, and here is another Lululemon piece that I found. This does still have the tag, it's a size 2, and it is the Define jacket, which is Lululemon's like most popular, I would say, jacket style. It has like the little breathable like space in the back, it has like a mesh lining, and it has logos everywhere, just like Lululemon is in general. But yeah, super cute, and not very much wear. It does have like a tiny bit amount of wash wear just from like natural Lululemon pilling and stuff, but it's not bad at all. So I paid up for this one. It was $19.99, kind of obvious with the tag there that it was Lululemon. But I've actually never found a Define jacket before, and I know it's extremely popular. So I looked up comps, and the colorway is not super popular, so could be a good or a bad thing. I'm not sure. It's called like Malachite or something. So it's like a gray, darkish grayish blue color kind of. So I'm hoping to list this around $70 to $80 or so. Who knows, I might have changed my mind by the time that I've listed it, but definitely still a good amount of profit for the Lululemon jacket. Okay, so next is a sweater by And Other Stories. This is a size small, and it is a wool cardigan. It has like a button-up detailing on the front, and it's like I think it's a wool and alpaca blend. So super, super cute. I'm obsessed with the color. This was like an on-trend color this year for spring and summer. So I'm hoping that this will sell quickly as we're kind of dying out of those months. But this is such a cute piece, so on trend, and it has like little to no wear. And then for this sweater, I paid $7.99 for, and hoping to list it around the $50 mark or so. All right, second to last piece from this Goodwill. This is a Free People Beach top sweater thing. It's a size extra small, and it is a extremely oversized sweater, so huge long sleeves, and it has this tie in the front. I feel like you could almost wrap it around too because it's so long, but it's pretty good amount of weight to it. So Free People Beach is supposed to be obviously stuff that you could wear in the beachy weather, which kind of makes sense with this sweater if you go to like Northern California or the Pacific Northwest where it's cold at the beach. You would probably want to wear this at a cold beach, not down here in LA or San Diego. But super cute, super basic piece by Free People. unfortunately, looking up comps, it wasn't as high as I wanted to, and I actually couldn't find the exact piece, like the style name or anything, even with searching the style name in the tag. I don't know if you know how to search Free People, but there is a number on the back side of the tags that starts with an O and a B, and that's how I usually search most of my Free People items, but nothing was pulling up with this one. So who knows, I might have done some more digging by the time that I've listed this, but currently I only have one stock photo of it, so kind of unfortunate, especially when I can't really model it. But like I said, it's a size extra small, but it's super oversized. I would say it probably fits up to like a medium or even a large. And then for this one, I paid $7.49 as well. Okay, so the last piece that I found, I was debating on for a long time, because they did mark it up extremely high. I think my Goodwills don't ever mark things up this high, but it is from the brand Marni, which is a designer brand. It's a size 38, and I can't remember the correct conversion of it right now, but I'm sure I'll have it in the listing here. It is just a really cute floral print midi dress. It does kind of have this like hanging feature in the front, and the back as well has that kind of flowiness to it. It's very basic. It does zip in the back. And yeah, so it is, I think it's 100% silk as well. And I debated on this for a while because it was priced at $34.99, which you're probably thinking, who the hell prices the items up that high at Goodwill, or who pays that much? But it is extremely high retail price brand. I did see a piece by them at the first Crossroads that I went to, and I think they had it on the wall listed for like $200 or so. So I have done some research into it, but I can't find the exact stock photo as of yet. Maybe I have by the time that I've listed this, but hopefully, I know I'm gonna list it over $100, but if I can find the stock photo, then it'll make it more sellable. So yeah, but it's super, super cute. And I think it looks so good on like a Mother of the Bride style, or just a really nice cocktail party, something like that, or even just as a basic in the summer. I think it's still super cute. So yeah, I was definitely very excited to find a piece from this brand. Okay, so we're coming down to the end of the haul. The last place that I stopped at was another Crossroads, and I am kind of sad about this one because this Crossroads had twice as much good pieces as compared to the other one. So, and I only had 45 minutes or so in this one. So I am kind of sad about it, but the next time I go back to LA, I will definitely be stopping at this Crossroads first. So I'll have a lot more time for it, but yeah, let me show you guys what I picked up. So the first piece is from a brand that I have recently become obsessed with, and I haven't found anything that I've wanted to purchase for myself just because it retails for so much, but this is from Aviator Nation. It is a pair of blue joggers. I think they are the 4-stripe, something like that. I think there's 4 stripes on there. Yeah, 4-stripe joggers. This is the back. And if you aren't familiar with Aviator Nation, this is the tag on the inside is sewn right there. So let me show you guys. It is kind of a huge tag, but it's a size small, and it's actually pretty oversized because from what I've heard, Aviator Nation does run a little bit smaller, but I would say this is probably true to size and loose fit. So a loose fit jogger, not tight fit. So I was definitely excited to find these. I was definitely manifesting, like I had talked about in part 1, finding an Aviator Nation piece, because I know a lot of people who are in LA as resellers find Aviator Nation quite a few times. So I was manifesting the brand all day, and then some girl shouted across the room, "Oh my God, it's Aviator Nation, love this," whatever. And I looked and I was like, of course, the one freaking aisle I haven't checked yet. So I saw her, she was contemplating it and looking it up and down, and then eventually she put it back, and I was like, no shame about it, walked up, took it, and walked away. But she was probably not interested in them because when I bought them, they had a lot of pilling like everywhere, in the crotch, on the front, on the back. And I used my sweater shaver, which if you don't have one and you're a reseller, you really need to just get one. It's 30 bucks. It's totally worth the investment. This made this look brand new. I really wish I had taken a before picture because she needs some help, okay? So I'm really happy with how these turned out, and I really love fighting Aviator Nation. I've only found it once before, and it sold within less than a week for like $120, and I think it was a sweater I paid like $15 for. So definitely a brand to keep on your BOLO list. Be on the lookout for this one. I definitely paid up because obviously they know what Aviator Nation is. So yeah, I think this was the most I paid for any item that day. So I paid $47.50 for these, but I will be listing them over $115 to $120 or so. Next is another pair of Goldie jeans. These are a light wash. They are size 25. They are a more on-trend style than the other Goldie jeans. They're a straight leg jeans. I forget the specific style name, but they do have the raw hem. And yeah, they are also a button fly. So super on trend, like the perfect jean of 2022. And I also paid up for these. I paid $32.50. Some people don't pay up for a Goldie, but I think that the style, it will definitely make this a quick flip. Next is from a brand that I have never picked up before. It is from I Am Gia. If I could show it, that would be cool. It's a size small. It is this super cool pattern printed, oversized, super oversized sweater hoodie. It has the embroidery of I Am Gia here. And like I said, it is a hoodie and super oversized. I tried it on and it fits me. So it definitely can fit up to a size extra large, maybe even a 2X. Honestly, it was really big. So super cute. Definitely thought about keeping it for myself, but I definitely paid up a little bit more for this one than I would have liked. I paid $21.25 for this, and I Am Gia doesn't resell for a whole lot, but it definitely, what I've seen is that it flips pretty quickly. So I'm definitely, because I paid so much, I will be listing higher, around $60 or so, but I think with really good photos and stock photos that I could sell this piece for a price that I would like to. Next is from a really good designer brand, from the brand Gani. This is inside tag, if I could, there we go. I think this one is a size large. Let me double check for you guys. Yeah, it says size large, extra large slash, which I think is pretty accurate. I don't think I tried this one on because I definitely would have wanted to keep it because this is my exact style. I think I have like 5 pieces in my personal closet that look just like this, so I would have wanted to keep it. But just a really basic hoodie. There's the back. It is missing the drawstring, but while doing further research, they come without. So this is how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to have the drawstring in the hoodie, which I personally like because drawstrings bother me. I definitely got a little starstruck with the brand and the style of it because I definitely was considering keeping it. But I did pay up for this one as well. I paid $37.50 for this, and it does retail for a lot of money. So $37.50 is really not bad if you're gonna keep it yourself. But for reselling, I would have liked it to get a little bit lower. The comps aren't outstanding, but I'm still hoping to, definitely will be listing it over $100, but probably will end up making just about 80 on this or so. Okay, and next, second to last piece is from the brand Divine Heritage. It is new with tags and it's a size extra small. It's this super amazing lace overlay dress, and it has this really cool like train on the back. I don't even know if you guys can see that very well, but I will be putting the pictures up anyways. But this is amazing. This is Halloween everything, witchy core, everything you can imagine for fall season. I was totally in love with this, and I knew about the brand, never found it before. I looked it up and the comps were pretty good. So can't remember off the top of my head what I was thinking about listing this for, but I definitely saw a comp within the 150 to 175 price range. I can't remember. You'll see here what I end up listing it for, but I didn't pay very much for this one compared to everything else that I paid for. So I only paid $18.75 for this. So I definitely will have a better profit margin on this one. But yeah, I was super excited to find this really cool, beautiful lace piece. All right, so saved one of my favorites for last. This is from a brand that I've definitely been wanting to find for a really long time, and it retails for insane amount of money. This is by the brand Goop. So it's actually G, the label. It is Gwyneth Paltrow's brand. Go on that website, I promise you. You'll fall in love with everything, and then you will fall out of love with it when you realize how expensive it is. So definitely something that you need to buy secondhand, because who can afford any of that? I don't know. But it is just, this is a two-piece set, so I was actually pretty excited to find it. This is a balloon sleeve, kind of heathered pullover sweater. Just super, super basic piece. It's super warm, really cute. So the top is a size small, and the bottom are a pair of shorts, and they're like a long short, which I thought was so cute. So you can definitely transition this from summer to fall to winter super easily, even winter to spring, even though it's a while away, but hopefully this will sell before then. This one is a size extra small. So I kind of like the different sizing in the two-piece sets. I think it makes sense for a lot of people. And these have pockets as well, a drawstring that you can adjust. And yeah, just a super, super basic loungewear piece, but by a brand that's insanely expensive. I think about the time that I was watching a video by McThrifty. If you haven't watched her, she's amazing reseller. I love her videos, where she found a pair of G, the label, jeans in her thread up mystery box, and that was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you found those. It's crazy. So I did pay up for these. I think I paid separately for these. Yeah, so they had them in two different sections, so they weren't grouped together as a two-piece set, and then I found them both and I was like, wait, these are totally the same style. So the shorts I paid $24 for, and then the top I paid $32.50 for. So I definitely, you know, paid like $56 for these, and that's okay because the retail on each of these is over $200 just for a basic loungewear set or loungewear pieces, so probably $400 retail total. So I can't remember off the top of my head what I ended up finding for comp wise, but I will definitely be listing them between the $150 to $200 mark as a set. I might decide to list them separately. That just depends on the comps, but I think I do want to list them as the set because I like listing things as sets. I think it's more of a unique standout listing when you have a set. So yeah, I was super, super excited to find this brand for the first time. All right, so that's it for my big LA haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite piece was. Please take a minute to like this video and to subscribe for my channel. I promise you guys I will be more consistent on listing my videos. I do have a couple recorded. It's just the editing takes me a little bit of time, especially when I'm adding in, you know, stock photos and all those kinds of things. But like I said, let me know what your favorite piece was. I think mine is either the Aviator Nation pants or the G, the label from the last Crossroads, which is definitely why I wish I would have had more time to spend at that Crossroads. Thanks again. If you haven't watched if you haven't watched part one, definitely go back and watch so you can see me in the action of doing this thrift for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.